You never know where life will take you. It can be hilarious, entertaining, surprising, or even terrifying. Join your hosts, Mike and Courtney, for real-life adventures with Eaton on the Go. Life at the Island podcast.
Life at the Island. Here we are at the island of our kitchen.
In the middle of December.
Yeah, welcome to Eaton on the Go podcast. We have some guests here in a little bit we'll get to in just a little bit. It's going to be kind of a fun podcast today. But first of all, how was your week?
Good. Had a great week.
Did you?
Yeah, in fact, we got to spend a little time together.
It was very nice, wasn't it?
It was nice.
That's, with working second shift patrol as a police officer and your day shift, that's doesn't always happen.
7 o'clock dinner hour.
I know, it works out good. We're going to start the show this week with our drink of the week. And what are you having this week?
I'm actually drinking champagne.
You are?
I know, it's quite
kind
fancy
of a new one for you.
Me.
All
but
right.
I got this bottle from Amanda and Kevin for my birthday, my 40th
nice.
birthday. So
yeah. Your big 4-0.
I know. I opened it, and it's pretty darn delicious. It's called Mum Napa. Never heard of it before because I'm not an avid champagne drinker, but,
right. But it works.
I dig it.
I
yeah.
like it. Very
How
good.
How about you?
I am having a whiskey, neat, and it is called Blade and Bow.
Okay.
It's a Kentucky bourbon from actually the Stitzel-Weller distillery.
Okay.
So pretty nice. The description of Blade and Bow that it actually says on the bottle, it says aged charred American white oak barrels, notes of sweet toasted cereal, and warm winter spice and dried fruits. Very interesting.
Sounds delicious.
Perfect for this time of year. Mm-hmm. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Wait, what are we going to cheers to? What's our cheers of the week?
I think that we just got back from Chicago.
We did just get back from Chicago. Our
Sixth annual, if you will, Chicago trip.
It is very good.
Christmas
so let's,
time Chicago
let's drink
trip.
to that. Here,
oh,
cheers.
Wait, cheers again.
Cheers.
We should drink after that. You're supposed to always take a sip after you cheers.
Well, I agree. Definitely, no doubt about it. So we talk about Christmas traditions.
Yeah.
And for just a couple minutes, I want to talk about Chicago because we love to go to Chicago every year. And this year we did it. Last 6 years we've done it. Mm-hmm. And what's your favorite part about Chicago, would you say?
I love the lights on Michigan Avenue.
Okay.
I love the big tree at the water tower place.
Yeah.
Or I guess it's not the water tower place. It's that old water tower that's off of Michigan Avenue.
It is. Super cool to walk up and down. Mm-hmm. And, for me, I think I love the crowds. Even though I don't really like crowds, I like to see the crowds at Christmas time.
Out shopping.
I know. It's a lot of fun.
Hopefully enjoying themselves.
It is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I think probably the coolest thing that we did during the Christmas season was we went to a pop-up bar. Christmas pop-up bar
Frosty's
last year. Was our first time.
It was great. Mm-hmm.
Coolest thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
It's like Christmas threw up all over the place.
It was. Was it 3 floors?
3 or 4.
3 or 4 floors.
Yeah.
And it was literally, the whole thing was packed with Christmas lights and decorations and you name it. And they had specialty drinks for the holidays. Super cool.
Super fun.
Yeah, we're going to have to post some pictures as well.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Do you remember our first trip together to Chicago?
I do.
Remember
I would never forget that. Is that the right answer?
Yeah, always the right
good,
answer.
Good.
Yes, dear. Isn't that always the right
answer? Yes, that's
one too. The train ride.
Oh, yes.
Specifically.
Yeah. Well, that was the first time that I'd ever been on the train up to Chicago.
Yes.
You talked me into it.
The last.
And the last. Well, because we went up there, and actually going up there was fine. Mm-hmm. But then coming back, we had a bunch of bags and Christmas stuff. And we were down in Union Station, which is like down in the basement. And there was like 3 trillion people in the.
That way.
There was. And it was just crowded. And then, of course, the conductor or whatever says, yeah, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be like a 45-minute wait. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I can stand this for 45 minutes. But then they came back and said, well, it's going to be another delay. It's going to be like an hour and a half. And then it went up to like 2 hours, and I had it.
You had it. I left to go grab something to eat for us, and I came back, and Mike looks at me and said, all right, we're getting out of here. I just rented a car. We're driving to Bloomington.
And we did.
To get our car.
We were out of there. That's the last time that I've been on the train. Because I just couldn't, I don't know. Just couldn't deal with that.
It's not our thing.
Nope. Definitely not.
We want to come and go at our own pleasure.
But Chicago is a awesome place to go during the Christmas season. And so we came up with 5 really cool things to do in Chicago for Christmas, and you can do these with your family.
Sure can. First one is the zoo lights at the Lincoln Park Zoo. There's more than 2.5 million lights that illuminate the zoo.
Yeah,
at
that would be
Christmas
super
time.
cool to see. I mean, I grew up in East Peoria with the Festival of Lights in our area, so that, to me, when you start talking about lots of lights, that's my thing.
That's your thing.
The other one is you can lace up your skates and hit one of the city's charming outdoor ice rinks. There's one at Millennium Park and just below Cloud Gate, which is also called the Bean.
The Bean.
Or most people would know it as the Bean. So, but here's another cool thing. Did you know that the tree that they light at Millennium Park this year is a 55-foot blue spruce?
Is it?
It is.
Very cool.
And this is actually the 106th year that they have the tree. The first tree that the city actually put up was lit on Christmas Eve in 1913.
Huh. How about that?
Well, there you go.
That's very cool. I did read, too, that the trees each year are donated by Chicagoland families.
Yeah, which I think that's really cool.
And they're different types of trees each year, too.
Right.
So.
Yeah, awesome.
Very cool. Another fun fact.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a fact, but a fun place to go is the Kris Kringle Market.
Oh, yeah.
At Daly Plaza. You can go shop for all kinds of things, food, ornaments, all little treasures for Christmas Day.
And it really is an authentic German Christmas
market.
market.
That's what it's based
really
off
cool.
of. They have collectible boots, mugs that you can get every year. A different one every year. Can have your kid-friendly hot chocolate or your adult-friendly beers and ciders in there.
I like
It's good stuff.
The other thing, I guess you could say number 4 on the list is you could head to Navy Pier. They have what's called the Winter Wonderfest, which is pretty cool. It's a massive indoor amusement park, and it's filled with carnival rides, slides, holiday activities. There's actually an indoor ice rink.
Slides?
Slides,
like ice slides?
I don't know about ice slides, but that would be kind of cool.
We'll have to go check that out.
That would be cool. You wouldn't want to go down on your bare butt. That might not be good. If it was ice, might freeze to it. That's where I was going with that. That was dumb.
Like the Christmas Story movie?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
But actually, this is kind of cool. They have 500 decorated trees.
Oh, they do?
event. Yeah.
Oh, I bet you would like that.
I
It's
would
kind
love
of
that.
similar to Christmas Around the World at the Museum of Science and Industry.
Which is number 5.
See, there you go. We got it. There's 50 decorated Christmas trees. In
A
fact,
few less than 500.
I think Isaiah, we took Isaiah there last year.
We did.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool because it represents holiday traditions from all across the globe.
Yeah,
so
it sure does.
I think that's pretty neat.
So there are some fun things to do as a family in
so
Chicago.
if you want to head up to Chicago, there you go. That's something you can do with your family. And speaking of family, we have the boys here with us, Seth, Isaiah, and Jonah. And we have a special guest, Krystal, who has joined us for our podcast today. And she is a high school teacher. So it's going to come in handy with our conversation today.
Yes, it is. All right. So, boys, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourselves here real quick?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it first.
All right.
I'm Jonah. I'm the youngest one, sadly. I'm in 7th grade, and just a random fact about me is my favorite food is mac and cheese.
Oh, he does love the mac and cheese. All right. Who's next?
I'm Isaiah. I'm in 8th grade. I am the middle child. And a fact about me, I'm obsessed with Canada.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
he
you
is.
are.
Canada, everything.
Oh, Canada.
And my name is Seth. I'm a freshman, and
In college?
no.
Well, I would hope we would
I'm
know
not
that.
like
Right. Thought I missed something.
Yeah.
High school. Okay.
Yeah, high school. And I like to run.
You
Yeah.
do. And you're very good at
You
it.
are,
I
and
might
you're
add.
fast. How about Krystal? You want to introduce yourself too?
Krystal, what school do you
Hi.
go to?
I'm Krystal. I go to Pekin Community High School every day. I teach freshmen and seniors. Jonah?
Well, you don't go. Well, you said you went there like every day. Like,
She does.
I
to
do
teach.
go every day.
well, we said what grade we were in. What grade are you
Oh,
in?
I don't know. I think I'm 20
Well, that is
something.
actually a good question. What grade do you teach?
I
Every
teach
grade?
freshman health and senior American government and economics.
Very nice.
Sounds interesting.
So a couple weeks ago on a podcast, we talked. I said a couple words that I thought were like cool. I think they were cool and hip, and then I thought I don't even know if that's cool anymore. And then I thought, well, can I say it's cool that I said cool? Like, how do you say this? So we thought we need to get some experts in here.
Do you know the term cool came out of the 1940s?
No.
Yeah.
Is that how old I am?
I don't
My
know.
goodness.
You tell me. I thought you
cow.
were a little bit
That's
younger
kinda
than
crazy.
that, but yeah.
All right. So 1940s. It's been around for a while.
Yeah, so since Krystal here is a high school teacher, we thought we would bring her in so that she can talk to the kids here about the high school or junior high or the lingo, the phrases, the phases, the slang that people are saying these days.
Yeah.
And Krystal's a little more in tune with that since she's got
We'll see.
she's got those high school kids.
First question before we jump into that though is when I say cool, is that okay or not? Is that
Well, I mean, it's not really used today, but I mean, I guess like maybe seniors use it because they're like a little bit older.
seniors in high school? Okay.
Yeah, and college, but like they're not kids anymore.
Or were you meaning senior citizens?
Oh yeah, those two.
Well, actually, cool is okay to say. Like, I still use it.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well,
And you're
that's good.
cool,
That's good to
so-
know.
It's Gucci.
Yeah.
It's Gucci.
It's what?
Oh,
Oh, that's
Krystal
a brand of a watch, isn't it?
It is. It's I believe.
Clothing.
I don't
Clothing.
even
Or something.
Clothing,
I don't know.
purses,
But that's
something.
not what you were saying. That's a term.
It means cool, right, guys?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's
Gucci. It's Gucci.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to learn all kinds of stuff. Kind of excited about this. So let's do this. Let's start with Jonah. Jonah, we're going to quiz Krystal to see if she knows what that word means and how to use it.
Oh, this is going to be lit.
Oh my gosh, she's already on top of it.
Well, actually, that's my first word that I picked on. So,
okay.
so do you know the official definition for that?
The official, so lit. It's going to be amazing. This is
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
party
Yeah.
scenario, right?
I like
It's
that, yeah.
amazing.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Podcast is lit.
Oh, this podcast is lit.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Those Christmas lights.
So
are
1
lit.
point for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
okay.
my
One
second one is fam. What is fam?
Fam, short for family. Could
Ding,
also
ding,
include
ding.
friends that are like family.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And my last one is tea.
Tea.
So, like-
Oh, okay.
So like,
Spill the tea.
I guess kind of.
I don't
Okay.
think I even know what that
Sipping
one means.
tea. It would be gossiping.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
So you say tea, like you're talking about gossiping. So, okay, use that in a sentence
Spill
for me.
the tea, Mike. I would want to know,
Oh, okay.
you know, the latest gossip on, I don't know, do we gossip anymore
I
at
got.
this age?
No, I don't
Where
know.
do you think
Girls
that
do.
came
Girls
from?
do.
Does that have something to do with like the fact that ladies sit around sipping tea and gossiping?
It probably comes from England.
Probably does.
Okay.
I got a bonus.
I'll buy that for a
Oh,
dollar.
a bonus.
Well, let's
Little phrase in there. Go ahead.
So, there's these people, these very, 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 I don't know how to put it, but there's these people that decide to, well, they are very annoying people. I'm not going to judge them or anything, but
we must be
think I-
talking about viscos.
yes.
Oh.
So,
What?
so
Is
the
that a
term
word?
is
Visco.
the term is and I oop, but
And
I don't
and I
use it. There's only like the Visco girls use it.
So, and I
He
oop,
uses
so
it.
confused.
that's when you,
only for the
that's when
memes.
you drop your hydro flask, right? And I oop.
yes.
Can we
Oh, my goodness,
explain
I'm
to
way
the
out of it.
audience what a hydro flask is?
What's a hydro
please?
flask?
It's basically like this tall bottle about like this big, and it has a little cap on it. And basically, I mean, I just call it a water bottle because that's all it is.
Do you put stickers all over it?
Yes.
I think Krystal might have
I
a
do
hydro
have
flask.
one.
Man, you are
She's a
hip.
Visco
So,
girl.
you know, you guys, I even have the sea turtle tattooed on my
Oh,
wrist.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's getting
I was
really-
the original.
turtles.
I was the original Visco, I guess.
yeah.
All right. So Isaiah, what are a couple words that
So
you'd
far,
like to throw
Krystal's
at
3 for
Krystal?
3.
All right, my first word is yeet.
Yeet. Yeah, yeet. Right?
Is that like
something?
Y-E-E-T?
That was
Yeah,
like
yeet.
that's old, but
That is
yeah.
like to throw at high velocity, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
suppose.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, use that in a sentence.
So
I'd be flunking
that's
every
a
one of
hard-
these.
That's a harder one to use in a sentence.
So, like, I eat my hydro flask at you, Visco girl.
I suppose, or you could yeet a snowball.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, my next word is savage.
Savage. That's somebody. So a savage is like a boss, or they might be roasting you, right? They could be roasting you.
I suppose.
Um,
Can you use that in a sentence, Isaiah?
I can't actually.
Oh.
This
so
man is a savage.
Oh, good job, Jonah.
That doesn't really say what a savage is. It's just saying
Right.
the word in a sentence. You could say
That works.
this man likes to yeet people.
Because he's a savage.
There you
Throw
go.
up- or eat people.
that was a tougher one to define.
My
It
my
is.
last word is grind.
Grind, like the daily grind, like working hard,
Or coffee. I'm thinking coffee.
That's what I'm thinking.
grinding the coffee beans so that you can grind at work.
I suppose, yeah, like working hard to get something done.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a good word.
Yeah, I like that. All right.
All right.
So, Mr. Seth, what do you have?
Here, come over here. I don't want you to. I don't want Krystal to see this.
Oh, we got to hide
Oh
it
yeah,
from
we
her.
gotta hide it.
Oh, boy.
So
He knows.
My first word is dope.
Dope. So, as a cop, I would say where?
Where are you hiding your dope?
Where are you hiding your
No,
dope?
no.
Oh.
No. Something different. Okay.
It's, yeah, like kind of like cool, but I mean that's not cool anymore, I guess. So I mean, like it's just dope.
told me the definition.
Oh,
All right.
It's
So,
all good.
Crystal, use that in a sentence then.
This podcast is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I
so
like it.
kind of like lit, I guess. You know, you can,
Okay.
So you can be high on podcasts?
I like it.
Hey, if you combine the terms from the police world.
well, I mean, this podcast is very high rated. Like it's
There you
5-star. Like,
Well,
5
hey,
star.
thanks.
All
I
right.
like that.
Appreciate that.
All right, what's
What's
next?
another one for
so
Crystal?
my second word is merch.
Merch.
Okay.
You might have
merch.
stumped her.
Merch is in merchandise, like an online merch.
Oh, she got it.
Probably like YouTuber merch, right?
Plug the merch.
Okay. Yeah.
Crystal's way
Very good.
hipper
Link in
than
the
we are.
description.
All right. What's your last one?
My last one is shook.
Shook.
Okay. If like that shook me, it was like surprising or.
Use like a word in a sentence.
Oh, I can't? Oh. Okay, so shook would be like surprised. I'm shook, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm shook that you got like all of them right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, I forgot a word. I had an extra word.
All right, let's hear
You're
it.
probably going to get it, though. It's low-key.
Oh, low key, like keep it on the DL, right? That's like an older slang,
The down-
like on the down low.
Yeah.
Like be low key about it. Like don't let everybody know.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
that
So
was
now,
pointless.
boys, we have a few to share with you
Ah.
from our era.
Right.
What's the bee's knees or something?
So
Like,
there was this thing I used to say in high school with my girlfriends. It was pretty cool. It went like this.
You mean dope?
Awesome. Wow. Like totally freak me out. I mean, come on, for sure. Icarumba, cowabunga, dude.
Like, oh my gosh.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
gosh,
So
sorry.
does that make me a dweeb?
a little bit.
Oh, so we
Do
know
you know what
dweeb
that
means.
word is?
A dweeb?
Uh-huh.
Kind of like a nerd or something.
You got it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So are you each gonna say like our name and we have to go for something?
No, we're just gonna throw some at you.
We're just going to throw them
Yeah,
at you.
throw some at
You
you.
guys decide. How about if we go with the word chillin'?
Oh, I got this one.
All right, what?
Chillin', like relaxed.
Yeah.
You
and
could say
all
like
that.
chilling like a villain.
Yeah, you always say that.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm cool. So
What if
Gucci. I think
yeah,
I'm Gucci.
Gucci. So what if something's gnarly?
Oh, like
That's like surfboard.
yeah,
They
kinda
surf-
like, yeah,
surf
surfboard,
people.
Like,
Crystal might know
terminology.
that. She taught in Hawaii for 4 years. Yeah. It's
So,
exceptional.
to put it in modern day terms, wouldn't it be like dope,
I
perhaps?
suppose it could be.
Or
That's
lit.
Or cool.
dude.
Or lit.
So, I looked up this thing that I thought was very interesting because I'd never heard it before. You guys tell me if you've ever heard this before. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
What?
I have heard
Exactly.
that.
It's a sign of disbelief. I don't believe it.
Hey, you
I'll be a monkey's uncle. Krystal got them all right.
Yeah, I kind of spilled the beans on one of them.
Now, how about this one, Krystal? This this is one. How about something like this term? Gag me with a spoon.
Do you remember that one?
Ever
that's
use that one?
disgusting. Or, well, yeah, that's disgusting, right?
I've heard that before. I just didn't know what it meant.
I think you guys might know this one. That's wicked.
A Broadway musical?
Like, oh yeah, that's really cool.
That's good.
Dope.
Yeah.
Epic,
Lit.
like insane,
That's right.
Yeah,
Gnarly.
Very interesting. Who would have ever known some of these? Well, some of these words I've heard. So I'm going to try to remember these and take these on the street and just throw them out there.
I recommend not doing that.
No? Hey, I got a question for you, too. Now, going back to Christmas time. Do you guys know what trim the tree means?
You cut a tree down for Christmas, so like, is it that?
So you cut the tree down, and then you do what with it?
You put it
Put
on a
it up.
stand, decorate it.
That's trimming the tree. So if you hear somebody say, I trimmed the tree today, that's that they've decorated their Christmas tree.
Trimmed the tree today.
Maybe Nanny would say that, right?
Well, I mean, hey, don't trim all the stuff on tree like the.
But if you put too many ornaments on it,
Yeah.
then the tree will trim itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. One last thing, real quick. Let's go around. What is your, and don't think about it too long because we're just about out of time. What is a favorite Christmas movie that you have? Jonah, go ahead.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
All right.
Probably National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
All right.
Agree. Yeah.
Oh, so all three of you.
It's
Okay.
amazing.
How about you, Krystal?
Mine is The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
That's a
The
good
Which
Grinch.
one? There's like 3 of them.
All of them. I love them all. Favorite would be the original.
Okay. So you're a human. We now know that.
And Courtney, what do you think?
Mine's old school. Mine's Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, that is a classic.
Yeah.
That is a classic. And I was going to say National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation because I love that movie, but I would have to say A Christmas Story
That's a good one too.
where he gets his tongue stuck on the pole and oh my gosh,
Shoot
super
your eye
fun.
out.
Yeah, shoot your eye out. There's so many good quotes from that.
Yes, there
movie.
are.
It's a lot of fun.
Speaking
All right, so we're just about out of time. Let's do what's our
quotes.
pod quote
Our
this
pod
week?
quote, boys. This one's for you. May you never be too grown up to search the sky on Christmas Eve.
Oh, I like
Who
that.
said that?
Aw. Probably Santa.
Santa.
Probably said that, yeah.
Definitely Santa.
Well, we're out of time already. That was quick. It goes by pretty
That was
fast.
quick.
But thanks for joining us. Next week is our show is about all Christmas, and I think you're going to find it very interesting.
Because we're those dweebs that love Christmas.
The dweebs. Thanks for working that word in. That was
Bro,
pretty
that-
awesome.
That
All
sounds
right.
dope.
All right, find us on Facebook and Instagram at Eatin' on the Go. And any questions you have, you can email us at eatinonthego@gmail.com or feel free to message us on Facebook.